Before we start mock test for section 8, please watch our detailed video for section 8. Link in description. So, let's start mock test for section 8. Question 1. What you should not do while helping the vision impaired passenger. Option A. Stand by the person's side so you can guide the customer. Option B. Allow them to take hold of your arm so you can guide the customer. Option C. Do not take hold of the passenger and pull or push them in a particular direction. Option D. Allow them to take hold of your elbow so you can guide the customer. The correct answer is option C. Do not take hold of the passenger and pull or push them in a particular direction while helping the vision impaired passenger. Here the question is what you should not do. But if they ask what you should do to help the vision impaired passenger, then option A, B and D are the correct answers. Question 2. Why you must be patient with disabled or older passengers. Option A. They need less time or help to get in and out of your vehicle. Option B. They need more time or help to get in and out of your vehicle. Option C. They may have more belongings than other passengers. Option D. They may have less belonging than other passengers. The correct answer is option B. Disabled or older passengers may need more time or help to get in and out of your vehicle. Question 3. What are the possible dangers you can guide the disabled or older passengers to prevent accident and injury? Option A. Pavement curbs. Option B. Doors opening towards or away from them. Option C. Slopes going up or down. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. Tell the passenger where they are going and let them know about any possible dangers, such as pavement curbs, doors opening towards or away from them, and slopes going up or down. This will help prevent accident and injury. Question 4. How will you give change to vision-impaired passengers? Option A. Count the coins and notes into their hand. Option B. Give them money into the envelope. Option C. Give them money and let them count. Option D. Put the money into their pocket. Correct answer is option A. Clearly tell the passenger how much the fare is. When you give change to passengers who are vision impaired, it is important to count out the coins and notes into their hand. Question 5. For which passengers you should always have a pen and paper with you so that you can write things down? Option A. For passenger with children. Option B. For passenger who had excessive alcohol. Option C. For passenger to whom you do not want to talk. Option D. For passenger who have a hearing problem or who do not speak much English. The correct answer is option D. Always have a pen and paper with you so that you can write things down. This can help passengers who have a problem hearing or passengers who do not speak much English. Question 6. Why you have to offer or be prepared to help any passenger. Option A. Because not all disabilities are easy to see. Option B. Because you must help all the passengers. Option C. Because if you don't help you will get less star. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option A. Not all disabilities are easy to see, so offer, or be prepared to help any passenger. Question 7. How equality is been protected? Option A. By Equality Act 2020. Option B. By Equality Act 1010. Option C. By Equality Act 2010. Option D. By Equality Act 1020. The correct answer option C. Many characteristics are protected under the Equality Act 2010. Question 8. Which characteristics are protected under the Equality Act? Option A. Profession or job titles, rented or owned property and fashion. Option B. Marriage and civil partnership, pregnancy and maternity, and gender reassignment. Option C. Social class, divorce, friendship, sports. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option B. Marriage and civil partnership, pregnancy and maternity, and gender reassignment characteristics are protected under the Equality Act 2010. Question 9. Which section of the Equality Act describes drivers' duties of designated wheelchair accessible PHV? Option A. Section 156. Option B. Section 516. Option C. Section 651. Option D. Section 165. The correct answer is option D. Section 165 of the Equality Act describes drivers' duties of designated wheelchair accessible PHV. Question 10. Which characteristics are protected under the Equality Act? Option A. Social class, divorce, friendship, sports. Option B. Profession or job titles, rented or owned property and fashion. Option C. Age, disability, race, religion or belief and sex. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option C. Age, disability, race, religion or belief and sex characteristics are protected under the Equality Act. Question 11. If designated PHV driver cannot carry out duties of Section 165 of the Equality Act, that driver can apply for exemption certificate. Once you receive the certificate, where will you keep the exemption notice? Option A. In the windscreen of designated PHV. Option B. On the dashboard of designated PHV. Option C. Safe place at home. Option D. On the door of designated PHV. The correct answer is option A. You will need to display an exemption notice in the windscreen of your designated PHV. Option 12. If designated PHV driver cannot carry out duties of Section 165 of the Equality Act, that driver can apply for exemption certificate. To whom you have to contact for application of exemption certificate? Option A. DVLA. Option B. TfL. Option C. Licensed operator. Option D. Local council. The correct answer is option B. You will need to contact TfL to apply for an exemption certificate. Question 13. What will you do if wheelchair passenger chooses to sit in a passenger seat? Note, if you are a designated wheelchair accessible PHVs. Option A. Wheelchair passenger must sit in a wheelchair for safety reason. Option B. Leave the wheelchair safely at pickup location. Option C. Carry the wheelchair safely and securely. Option D. Charge passenger extra for sitting in a passenger seat. The correct answer is option C. Carry the wheelchair safely and securely if the passenger chooses to sit in a passenger seat. Question 14. Which section of the Equality Act says that PHV drivers must accept passengers with assistance dogs and must allow the assistance dog to sit in the footwell with the passenger? Option A. Section 107. Option B. Section 710. Option C. Section 701. Option D. Section 170. The correct answer is option D. Section 170 of the Equality Act says that PHV drivers must accept passengers with assistance dogs and must allow the assistance dog to sit in the footwell with the passenger. Question 15. What cannot be done by PHV drivers and operators to the passengers if they have an assistance dog? Option A. Refuse or charge extra. Option B. Accept the ride and not charging extra. Option C. Help them if required. Option D. Provides the best service. The correct answer is option A. PHV drivers and operators cannot refuse or charge a passenger extra because they have an assistance dog. Question 16. What is the animal category of the highly trained assistance dogs? Option A. Pets. Option B. Support. Option C. Working. Option D. Carer. The correct answer is option C. Assistance dogs are highly trained working animals, so should not be treated like pets. Question 17. How can you recognize which type of assistance a dog provides? Option A. By the breed of a dog. Option B. By the color of the jacket dog is wearing. Option C. By the sound of a dog. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option B. You can sometimes see what type of assistance a dog provides by looking at the color of the jacket it is wearing. Remember, though, that an assistance dog may not always wear a jacket. Question 18. Wear white harness with yellow fluorescent stripes. Which kind of assistance these dogs are providing? Option A. Canine partners. Option B. Hearing dogs for deaf people. Option C. Support dogs. Option D. Guide dogs. The correct answer is option D. Guide dogs have white harness with yellow fluorescent stripes. Guide dogs are for young people and adults who are blind or partially sighted. Remember, though, that an assistance dog may not always wear a jacket. Question 19. We wear burgundy jackets. Which kind of assistance these dogs are providing? Option A. Canine partners. Option B. Hearing dogs for deaf people. Option C. Support dogs. Option D. Medical detection dogs. The correct answer is option B. Hearing dogs for deaf people wear burgundy jackets. Hearing dogs for adults and children with hearing impairments. Remember, though, that an assistance dog may not always wear a jacket. Question 20. We wear red jackets. Which kind of assistance these dogs are providing? Option A. Dog aid, assistance in disability. Option B. Dogs for good. Option C. Support dogs. Option D. Canine partners. The correct answer is option A. Dog aid, assistance in disability, wear red jackets. They are for physically disabled adults. Remember, though, that an assistance dog may not always wear a jacket. Question 21. What is the color of the jackets for Canine Partners assistance dogs? Option A. Burgundy. Option B. Red. Option C. Green. Option D. Purple. The correct answer is option D. Canine Partners assistance dogs wear purple jackets. Question 22. What is the color of the jackets of dogs for good assistance dogs? Option A. Burgundy. Option B. Red. Option C. Green. Option D. Purple. The correct answer is option C. Dogs for good assistance dogs wear green jackets. Question 23. When did the Chariot Council confirmed that trained assistance dogs may accompany disabled people in PHVs managed or driven by Muslims? Option A. In 2002. Option B. In 2020. Option C. In 2012. Option D. In 2022. The correct answer is option A. In 2002, the Chariot Council confirmed that trained assistance dogs may accompany disabled people in PHVs managed or driven by Muslims. Question 24. What are the medical conditions of PHV drivers to get an exemption from carrying assistance dogs? Option A. High blood pressure or heart diseases. Option B. Diabetes or vision problems. Option C. Asthma or allergic. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option C. If a driver has a medical condition, such as asthma which gets worse when near dogs, or if the driver is allergic or has a fear of dogs, a phobia, it may be possible for them to get an exemption. Please do not forget to send special thanks and subscribe our channel.